All right, so I'm Max Resnich with Roof Engine and Roof Coating Empire. Today I have Eric Hostetler with Omega Commercial Roofing. Welcome, Eric.
Thank you, Max.
Eric, why don't you start out by giving us a bit of background on how you got into the commercial roofing industry and your early days?
Sure. I'll start with I've always been in construction my whole life, so roofing wasn't anything new, but we just did residential. So, excuse me, commercial was always a dream, but never a reality because I thought it would take, a ton of money and all kinds of connections. But then I got introduced to roof coatings and it completely changed our game. And to start with, we still did residential because obviously commercial, it's a bigger game to get into. So it did take some time. It wasn't just running right out the door. So we implemented commercial as well as residential for the first 3 years. And over time, we were able to move into commercial only. And that was when the game changed. And in 2022, our gross was around 700,000, and my goal for 23 was 1.3 million. And I don't think I would have hit it, but through Roof Engine, we were able to hit 2.4 million. So it just literally knocked our goal out of the park. But it wasn't that easy. We definitely had our challenges. To start with, it was, coming up with the money to advertise, um, having enough equipment, because equipment anymore, what we use to spray the roof isn't very cheap. But through Roof Engine, we were able to double our profits, and it just made a significant impact in our business. But one of the challenges also was in the beginning, I thought having paid Google ads would generate, immediate results. But it did take, 2 or 3 months to have a really good flow of leads. We still got leads in the beginning, but not what I had hoped for. But hanging in there, it really paid off. So that's kind of where we're at today. And I'll give it back to you.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. If you could go back in time and talk to yourself before you got a good footing in commercial, what would you tell yourself if you had the chance?
Yeah, knowing what I know now, I would tell myself that if people don't know about you, they can't do business with you. So you have to get your name out, any way you can, all the time until people know you.
Mm-hmm. Awesome advice there. And what do you think separates you from the other commercial roof coating contractors in your market?
Maybe several things. A lot of what I hear anymore is, somebody will get a contractor out to look at their roof and to get them an estimate, and they'll look at the job, they'll tell them, yeah, I'll give you a quote, and they'll never hear from them again. So I like to get out there within, a couple days from I get a lead, and then have them an estimate in their hand within 24 hours from when I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't always happen on bigger roofs, but just as fast as I can get it to them, the better. Then I can follow up with them within a week. But another thing would be what separates me is the amount of leads and the quality of leads that I get through Roof Engine. We did mailers in the past, flyers, direct mail, and they generate leads, but the quality and the quantity isn't there like Roof Engine's leads are.
Understood. I can imagine that provides a bit of breathing room in the business, knowing you have a steady supply of work coming your way, or at least leads coming your way. It's not so much of a feast and famine cycle like it is for a lot of other guys.
Yeah, definitely. We can concentrate more on, our application install, serving our customers better.
Awesome. Awesome. And what advice would you have out there for any Conklin guys or just any commercial roofers that are currently stuck or plateaued in their business?
One thing would be that I guess I've mentioned it before that if somebody doesn't know about you, they're not able to do business with you. So just to overcome that hurdle of you have to spend money to make money. I mean, in the commercial roofing, that is true, because from my experience, in the residential, your work travels by word of mouth pretty quickly, but in the commercial, it does some, but not near as fast. So that would be my advice, just to prepare, just save money, put money aside for advertising, just like a expense, like anything else.
Yeah, you definitely get out what you put in. And I think commercial is it's not an exception to that.
Right.
Awesome. So where do you see the future of Omega going, and what are your goals for this coming year, and how do you see yourself hitting those?
Our future looks pretty bright. My plan isn't to be slowing down this year any, so if we could double our gross, that would be awesome. I know it's not all about the big numbers. You definitely need a profit for your company to stay afloat. So, so if we could double our gross, that would probably more than double our profit, just because the higher quality jobs you get and do, the more profit you can make. So yeah, our future looks really bright.
Awesome. All right. Well, I think that about does it. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing your experience. It's been awesome to be on the ride with you, and yeah, looking forward to seeing you grow.
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity.
Definitely. Okay.